Now, I'm not one for trying to reinvent the wheel. If something has been said and done that's worth sharing and worth saying, due credit is given, we ought to use it for the benefit of others. And so that'll be the case this morning. I'd like to share with you some really good stuff, mainly through the lips of Rabbi Samuel Stahl, who shares his thoughts on one of my favorite people, Rabbi Harold Kushner. And one of his very many and latest books, Living a Life That Matters. It was Rabbi Harold Kushner who wrote this book, When Bad Things Happen to Good People. He had a young son who had progeria, aging disease. So when the child was born, he was already 5 years old in age. And he died, I think his son died about 18 or 19. And so he wrote this book, Why Bad Things Happen to Good People. And the subtitle to one of his latest books, Living a Life That Matters, has Resolving the Conflict Between Your Conscience and Your Success. In the book, he explains, among other things, how to be forgiving to other people. As you all know, forgiveness is one of the hallmarks of the Christian faith. And so here's a rabbi talking about forgiveness. We should forgive, he says, not because the other person or party necessarily deserves the forgiveness, but because we deserve ourselves better than to be mired in the bitterness of the past. As long as we continue to play the role of the victim that we're not forgiving and we're going to hold back, the anger is going to get greater and greater, and we become more bitter, and we become less happy people. This is one way to invest in being human, which you know is a theme I've used for very many years, is to forgive other people. Not because we like it, not because they deserve it, but because we deserve to get it behind us. Kushner says, and we know this true, that holding on to a grudge and craving revenge reflects our need to hold on to power and control. And as long as we continue doing that, we're the one who gets hurt, not the other person. And so there's a selfish reason to forgive another person when we have difficulties and hurts with them.